This just in. I'm an idiot because I just freaking narrated an entire battle with my microphone muted. Woohoo! Yeah, go Tigwis! So, yeah, anyways, I've got a shout out here because, like, people on Shoddy don't apparently believe me when I am the guy who was sitting. I'm not going to tell you what server I was on. If they tell you, I'm going to remove their comments. Okay, I got a battle here against EEnEFan11 or EEnEFan11. So I lead with Bastiodon, and he leads with KFC, and I'm like, oh my god, you stealer. So he goes for Sky Uppercut. Because I'm an idiot, I forgot my Focus Sash, and I die because I'm an idiot, and I was going for a Metal Burst, so his KFC would have died, which doesn't make any sense. Anywho, he switches out KFC and goes off to this thing, which is just, ugh, I swear. I go for U-turn because that's just about what every single thing with the choice item does. And then I go to Ventisca because, like, I have Thunderbolt, and I don't know why I never used it on this thing. I go for a Confuse Ray because I was thinking he might have something that's like Ground Type or something, and I didn't want to do stupid stuff. And then he offers you some KFC, and Frostlass wants to eat it, but it's like, it's not cooked all the way through, so it's like, oh my god, where'd you get your cooking skills from? Jimmy's back garden? Freezer thing? So he goes for Protect to Toxic Stall me. And I get more poison from the KFC that I just ate, and now Ventisca's feeling really upset stomach here. So I go for an Ice Beam on the switch to Electivire, which is like, oh my god, wow. You just used the freaking Gyarados thing with Electivire and Mantine. So I go for Ice Beam, and I freeze the KFC, and that would probably explain why I got food poisoning, because it's not fully cooked, because it's frozen. So I get more poison damage from the food poisoning, and then I go to this thing, because, like, it's Win. Chimecho is officially my favorite Pokemon after this battle, even though I lost, but whatever. So he comes in and he traces my Levitate, because he sucks at drawing, and I set up a light screen because I know these things are special. So I go for a sub because I like to hide in subs, and, yeah, it doesn't break because Chimecho is Win, and this thing's nickname makes no sense. So I go for a Psychic because it's Stab and whatnot. I didn't know what he wanted to do. And then he brings out this thing, and I get a crit, which is Win. And then he eats his leftovers, and I eat my leftovers. And he's eating his KFC and not getting poisoned, which I do not understand how that happens. So he breaks my sub this turn with a Surf. And I go for a Charge Beam because 4 times effective. And for once in my freaking life, I actually get the special attack raise. 70% chance, and I almost never get it. So anyway, I eat more of my leftovers, and he keeps going for Surfs or whatever because he's faster. And I go for a Charge Beam because it's going to do more damage now that I have Special Attack Raise. And I am an idiot for setting up a light screen here because I could have killed a stupid Mantine. But no, I was thinking he would switch because that's what most people would do. Anyways, he could have gone for a rest here or whatever, but he wanted to go for Toxic thinking he would die. So I go for Light Screen because I'm an idiot. And then he eats more KFC, and then I get the KFC somehow, and I end up getting poisoned because of it. Stupid KFC. I'm never eating there again. So, he protects Toxic Stall because he's protected from the psychic powers of the Chimecho because Chimecho is Win. And I eat more apples and go 1 point away from being banana, and then I just go back down to 251. Now he rests, and I'm just thinking, oh my god, I hate you now. So I go for a Psychic, and it does a lot considering that I have 2 special attack raises, which is a fair amount because that's probably about what a Charge Beam would have done. So he eats more of his stupid KFC, and I eat more of his KFC, and I gain and lose health at the same time. What an odd concept. So he withdraws and goes to his yellow sub, and this is the best part of the match. I go for a Charge Beam, he gets the Motor Drive raise. He goes for a Thunder Punch after I ate my leftovers. And then I live this attack on 3 HP, and I kill it with Psychic. Hey, wow, looks like your lucky number just stuck with me. So I get my leftovers recovery, and then I die from Toxic, because that's just the way the game works. My PlayStation overheats and I die, because my PlayStation Network is now gone. So anyways, now I'm really mad about not being in the PlayStation Network or whatever, so I send out this thing, because I'm mad, and it's all KAH! So he goes for a Hidden Power Ice, and I'm like, oh my god, I know my PS3 is about to overheat, but good lord, you don't have to give me Hidden Power Ice. So I die because of Hidden Power Ice, or Electric, I don't know, I think it's probably Ice. Because he switches here, and, no way, that wouldn't make any sense. If it was Electric, he would have stayed in, I think, I don't know. I overheated on the Switch, and yeah. I get a special attack lower. Actually, I think he switched because I'm Scarfed, whatever. So I switch out again because, like, yeah, and I go to Intimidate because I want to Intimidate him, and he doesn't switch out, which is like, oh my god, how do you not switch from my Intimidate? So Intimidate goes, ROAR! And and brings out this thing, and the gecko is just like, oh my god, a focus blast, I gotta focus, boom, and he gets it and it hits and whatever, and every time I use focus blast, it misses. Yeah, thanks Mudquaza for 6-0ing me with your freaking Umbreon of all things. So I go for a Calm Mind because I want to be calm, and he's not intimidated, so I just got like, I gotta calm down because my Intimidate should work. So I go for a Lava Plume that's obviously going to kill the stupid thing. And, yeah. Now he brings out a Mismagius after I ate my apples. And, yeah. He apparently has to nickname it Missy because it's a female Mismagius, and he doesn't want people to get confused. So I should have gone for a Roar here or something, because it's bloody obvious that the thing is going to have freaking Calm Mind. Because every Mismagius I've ever battled has Calm Mind. Well, at least not the ones on Shoddy, but, yeah, I'm not going there. So I get another Shadow Ball to the face, and I live on 1 HP and roar him out into this thing. So now I go for a Lava Plume because, like, I thought I was going to die, and I just figured I'd stay in for death, and, like, I go for Lava Plume, and I get a crit, which is win, but I don't get the burn. But his Porygon 2 is able to finish me off with a Discharge, which is kind of gay. So Intimidate goes down because it's not intimidating enough for Porygon 2 to switch out, which is also Porygon also, but whatever. So I got back out to Ventisca because I want to, like, block back into this PlayStation Network, and then he brings out his Magius, and I should have gone for freaking... I should have gone for a Shadow Ball here because I knew he was going to switch. Anyway, because I'm an idiot, I now lose my Frostlass and my PlayStation 3 overheats again. I swear, Sony, make your products better. How am I going to play on PSN if you don't... seriously. I'm never going to play Gears of War ever again. Epic Jimmy conversation reference on this channel. Anyway, I go for an Air Slash because I thought I would kill. But no, Ms. Magius has to hack into its stats and make itself Uber so it lives. And then my Moltres decides to do the same thing, and I live, because I'm awesome. No, wait, I don't know. I mean, I'm not awesome and my Pokemon lives. It just lives because it's freaking... Never mind. So I go for the Air Slash and kill it. And then he goes off to this thing, and I'm like, oh god, I hate this stupid Mantine. So I go for an Air Slash, and I thought, maybe I'll get the flinch, but of course not, because Tigwis never gets any hacks. So anyways, good game, EEnEFan.